Assalamu alaikum student. Today we are going to discuss the topic total internal reflection. For total internal reflection, first of all, you should know about the refraction of light because it is related with the reflection of light, refraction of light. So when the ray of light enters from one medium to another medium, it bends from its original path because the speed of light changes when it changes the medium. So the refraction occurs when a light ray changes the medium. You can see in this diagram, see the ray of light when it enters from a less dense medium, that is air, to an optically denser medium, that is water or glass. So it bends from its original path. It should go like this, but it bends from its original path. This bending of light is called refraction of light. Now there are two cases for the refraction of light. So you should know that. In case one, when the ray of light enters from an optically less dense medium to a denser medium, it bends towards normal because the speed of light in this denser medium is smaller as compared to the speed of light in a less dense medium, that is air. So it bends towards normal. In the second case, when the ray of light enters from a denser medium, that is glass or water, to a less dense medium, that is air, it bends away from the normal because the speed of light in air is more as compared to the speed of light in the glass or water. So you should know about these things, then you can easily understand the total internal reflection. So total internal reflection, see here. First thing you should keep in mind, for total internal reflection, the ray of light always enter from a denser medium to a less dense medium. So when the ray of light enters from a denser to less dense medium, it bends away from the normal. See here. So the phenomena occurs when an angle of incidence in an optically denser medium is greater than the critical angle. This causes the ray of light to reflect back in the same medium rather than refract. So you should keep two things in your mind. Number one is the ray of light should always enter from a denser medium to less dense medium. And the second thing is the ray of light, the angle of incidence should always greater than the critical angle. Now you should know what is the critical angle. So the critical angle is the angle of incidence in an optically denser medium. It is the angle of incidence in an optically denser medium for which the correspondence angle of refraction is 90 degree. Understood? So two things. The total internal reflection occurs only. Number one is the ray of light enters from a denser to less dense medium, and the angle of incidence in a denser medium should be greater than the critical angle. So I will show this thing on the board. You can see here. Assalamu alaikum student. Today our topic is total internal reflection. So for total internal reflection, first of all, you should know about the refraction of light. So in the reflection of light, there are two cases. Number one, when the ray of light enters from an optically less dense medium to an optically denser medium. In this case, when the ray of light changes the medium, its speed also changes. So the speed of light in the less dense medium is less as compared to the speed of light in a denser medium. So when the speed of light decreases, then the ray of light bends from its original path and it will bend towards normal. This is the normal and this is the phase. Let us suppose this medium is air and the second medium is water or glass. So the ray of light this is the ray of light that comes from air. Now this is the original path of light that you can show by dotted lines. This is the original path. The ray of light should go like this, but it will not go to its original path. As it changes the medium, the ray of light, when changes the medium, its speed also changes. Because this is a less dense medium and this is a denser medium. So the speed of light in a denser medium is less as compared to the speed of light in a less dense medium. So it will bend towards normal. Another thing you should keep in your mind, that is angles. This is the angle of incidence and this is the angle of refraction. So the angle of incidence in this case is greater than angle of refraction. This is the incident ray. And this is the reflected ray. Now second case. So when the ray of light enters from an optically denser medium to a less dense medium, it bends away from the normal. In this case, the speed of light is greater as compared to the speed of light in these two mediums. So it can easily go. In this case, the angle of refraction is greater than the angle of incidence. So if we increase the angle of incidence, the angle of refraction will also increase. So come to our topic, that is So as we discussed that, when the ray of light enters from an optically denser medium to less dense medium, it bends away from the normal. And in this case, angle of reflection is greater. So one thing, for total internal reflection, the ray of light should always enter from a denser medium to a less dense medium. It should always go from glass or water to air. Now in the second diagram, if we increase the angle of incidence, now see this is the angle of incidence. If you increase the angle of incidence, the angle of reflection will also increase till the point comes when the ray of light makes an angle of 90 degree with normal. At this point, the angle of incidence, the point angle of incidence is called critical angle C. So the critical angle for the glass is different, the critical angle for the water is different. So the critical angle for glass is 42 degree. And for water, it is 49 degrees. So keep this in mind. This means that when the ray of light enters from glass to air at an angle of 42 degree, the ray of light will bend straight, like the ray of light will make an angle of 90 degree with the normal. And in case of water, when the ray of light enters at an angle of 49 degree from water to air, it will bend at an angle of 90 degree with normal. Now, if we further increase the angle of incidence, then what happens? If we further increase the angle of incidence, then the ray of light will not refract. It will reflect internally. This means that when the angle of incidence is greater than the critical angle, then the ray of light will not refract, it will reflect internally. This is called total internal reflection. So in the case of glass, if the ray of light makes an angle of 45 degree, that is, that angle is greater than the critical angle, then the ray of light will reflect internally. You can take an example of periscope. So in this case, we will use two prism, triangular prism. Now see this ray of light come. So if you may draw a normal over here, this angle, this is 90 degrees, see? So this will be 45 degree. Now the ray of light will not refract, it will reflect internally. See, same here. Now make an angle of 90 degree. If you draw the normal, this